blended in with the kids. Right?
Because she's a wee little one. A local high school student is making a name for herself around the world in bobsledding.
Yeah, Ash is hanging out with Olympic hopeful Emily Bradley to learn more about her quest for greatness.
Yes, okay, we're having the best time this morning. Welcome to our bobsled stage. We can say that, we can say that. Also, guys, I'm currently wearing Emily's jacket. How cool is that? And it's so warm. We have Emily and her father, Mike. Thanks for joining us this morning. Okay, so we talked a lot last hour, but now I thought we need to really get down to the nitty-gritty about the sport of bobsledding. Mike, I'm going to let you start because you competed for 12 years, correct, on the Olympic team. Tell me, what are 5 things people need to know about bobsledding?
Oh man, I think the first thing is that these sleds are not comfortable. They are just big pieces of metal. There's not much to them. Yeah. And the steering inside, a lot of people think there's a steering wheel inside. There's not. There's just 2 little ropes that these athletes pull on to go left and right.
Okay.
And the reaction time is minimal. As you can see, it's very fast, so they don't get a lot of time. The other thing is that these sleds, like you said, weigh a lot, right? So they're having to push these things from a dead stop. So on top of that, they're loud, they're noisy, and they are cold. So
they are cold.
Yeah.
So Emily, you put on your full uniform. So tell everybody at home what the uniform consists of and what makes you comfortable while bobsledding.
So yeah, we have my helmet. Obviously, this is made of carbon fiber, so they're a lot lighter than a typical motorcycle helmet. And then our speed suit, which we wear for every race, which is freezing cold. If you can imagine the texture of leggings, that's the only thing we have on while we're racing. And then gloves to keep the hands warm.
Yeah, you know, Tracy, we need this for Storm Beat. First alert right there, baby. I'll take it. Okay, Dad, get out of here.
All right, let me take
because
this
I
thing
want
with
to
me.
chat with Emily, and I really want to kind of get an idea of what it feels like to be in a bobsled. Now, obviously, we can't literally get in a bobsled, but so this is the best that we could possibly do on a green screen, kind of breaking it all down. Are you ready?
Yes.
Okay, take me through it.
So you see we're running, we're jumping in, you're breathing heavy. Okay, we jump in, we're having to control our breathing, grab onto the rings. We're going through the curves. You know, as we go through these curves, we're sunken down in our seat and you're sitting, you know, leaned back, barely seeing over. We're going 70 miles per hour already. We have to, you know, control our breathing, look as long as we can see. And then the steering is literally pulling and you're going through the curves, you're holding, coming around, holding again, pulling off. And so we're controlling the breathing, we're leaning back, you know, it's rough.
How sensitive is the motion? I mean, too far to the right or too far to the left? Yeah, I'm sure it's not a good thing.
No, it's not, and it's very controlled. It's very technical around the track. You know, it's not a big pull. It's very minimal, 1 to 2 inches. You're moving the entire time.
Yes, I mean, so and then even when it comes to training, you told me it's a lot of sprinting, which I think is interesting. You're not running, but there's something about just that extra cardio that makes you successful.
Yeah,
right?
So yeah, a lot of sprinting. You know, at the beginning you saw you running, you're jumping in, so we need to be strong and be fast to be able to push that 365-pound sled from dead stop to as fast as possible.
365. Okay, so by the way, Emily, if you're just tuning in, is ranked #2 in the world for youth, women, mono bobsled, which was recently introduced to the Olympics. You just got back from Korea, Austria, and New York. You just returned home. Training begins until hopefully we see you at the Olympic Games next year. You ready?
Yes.
All right, we're gonna come follow you. We're gonna be right there. Okay,
What's the fastest
Emily, there's a ton of questions.
It's like 75.
The fastest it goes?
How fast does it
We're
go?
going 70+ miles per hour on each track.
Tina doesn't even do that on the freeway. She won't even hit 69.
Another question, do you have a driver's license?
I do not yet.
Okay.
In July I will, but I'm 15 now.
So we'll trust you with this going 75, but not a Honda Accord.
Exactly. We don't want to see that. Tracy, you had a question also.
My question is, how did you know, and when did you know you were good at this?
So, great question, actually. So, you know, the first time I started was last March, and I got in the bobsled, and you don't really know till you're going off the top because we go from lower points so we can build our speed up. And, you know, when I got to the top and I was doing good and I was comprehending how to drive these super technical tracks, and you know, Lake Placid is the hardest track in the world to drive. So when I was doing well there and, you know, not crashing and being able to comprehend how to drive, I knew like this was going to be a passion of mine.
This, by the way, that picture right there should be on a magazine cover. You are
was a good
stunning, stunning.
you.
Emily, where can people find you if they want to follow your journey?
I have a website as well as my Instagram, Emily Brooke Bradley.
Follow her, Emily Brooke Bradley, #2 in the world.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right, mono bobsled. Well, it's 2 right now. Okay, here we go.
Ready?
except you're facing the wrong way.
Yeah.
Going in reverse.
There we go, Ash.
Thanks, guys. That was amazing.